All right, we're going to do a message for Libra. Libras. Spirit coming through already. Someone is becoming independent, finding their self, moving on, leaving the past behind. Probably just clearing out some old energy. Walking away from a house, leaving somebody with a house. This Ace of Knives came up. Yeah, facing your fears. Maybe you weren't, maybe at one point in time you were scared to leave. And you wouldn't leave. You just would always stay stagnant. So now you're just like, yep, I'm removing myself. Being wise. Being appreciative. Because you're like, once you walk out the door and leave whatever this is behind, it's going to be the moment you come into your financial security. Yeah, financial security again. Basically, you begin planning for your future. You're going to make sound investments. You're going to have a lot of career opportunities coming to you. Basically, you're going to make a lot of careful decisions. I'm going to take all this energy since it came out. I feel like it's meant for you to have it. Planning for your future, speaking your mind, being ambitious, resolving any conflict that you're having, whatever this is that you're leaving, you're walking behind. Conflict may come behind it. So, but look at you. You are the world. You are full of success. Time to reap your goodnesses. Counting all your blessings. It's a lot of accomplishments that's coming. The Empress, you're coming up in Empress energy, basically a renewal, lessons in love. You could be a mother and you're learning to be better at that. It's a lot of family ties, soulmate connections coming in, and it doesn't necessarily have to be companionship wise. It could be just strong relationships with your family. It's going to be an overflow of blessings coming in for you. It does look like a soulmate coming in too. I think you're going to meet them at a family function, or maybe they're connected strongly with you and your family. And this was like basically y'all's connection was destined to come. Look, there goes. You're coming into small portions of money. It may not be a lot, but it's small portions, and it's a lot in your eyes. You're okay with that because you your world doesn't revolve around money, but you whenever you receive it, you embrace it. Here goes, like, it's like an overflow. Blessings coming in. It's gonna come in like very quickly. It's also a new union that could lead to marriage. Stop worrying about money. Stop worrying just stop worrying as a whole. You could be also doing shadow work and kind of breaking down yourself mentally. Removing people who have hidden agendas, or be careful because there could be a lot of people coming in that have hidden agendas. Basically, you were in a mindset of not wanting to change mentally. So now it's time for you to find your way through. And you're going to do that independently. So you have to stay enthusiastic. Yeah, because all this, it's a removing of like depression, negative thoughts. Like you were holding like I could say you were being very negative to people. You were being jealous, and your cups began to be emptied and falling over, and you're like trying to wonder, like, what did I do? What am I doing wrong? So it's like the shift. So this shift, as far as this, like this shadow work, this it was like basically everything was falling apart. So once that shift came and you saw, you knew you had to release that energy. So you started breaking down the barriers of like being in that type of mindset and that state of, state of being. And then once you did that, like, things started flourishing in. You began dating, you began to find partnerships in business, partnerships in just your life as a whole, beings, as far as like companionships, friendships, not just a lover. You were started connecting with better friends, vibrating on a higher frequency, basically focusing on your money. Once you begin to do that, it brings in like better clarity and better thoughts, being more self-conscious instead of like always subconscious. Basically watching your back, being more aware of how your attitude is. Let's see, looks like card flipped over. I don't think so. Can't pull energy from the other deck. All upside down. Yeah, your finances are going to become more balanced, but you have to do the work. It's only going to be balanced when you do the shadow work. Once you become more self-aware of yourself, the person who you're going to marry is going to be wealthy and is going to basically stabilize your mentality for it to become a wealthy person or be more stable in your wealth. It's going to be a lot of strength between you all as a whole. It's going to be, you're going to have the ability to endure trouble, basically being more confident and full of joy, more peaceful, because you're going to have a lot of courage to do those things that you never wanted to do. You're stepping out your comfort zone. Yeah, you're being more independent. A lot of independence is coming out for you. So you're being more analytical. You're going to be a better problem solver. You're going to be making a big decision, turning your back on people who no longer serve you. And it's going to be a big decision for you to make, and it's going to be kind of difficult because here goes independence coming out again. It's a lot of independence coming here. You're going to, I guess it's people who you felt that you had to depend on, but you're no longer going to feel that way because you're going to see that, okay, I got all this self-independence. I could do this on my own. I have all this money coming in, and you're passionate about it, and it's just going to bring in your abundance. Like, there's really nothing else you could do when you already know that you hold the power. The infinite, look at that. Basically, knowing that this is the rebirth for you. There will come challenges, but it requires a level of surrendering. Basically, stretching out your wings. Just like they say, renew, being born again. Basically, you have the opportunity to live your life over again. You can start over. You can break the cycle. You can begin to grow, and then that allows you to be able to celebrate. You just have to gather the proper tools that you need for the elevation process. Soul star chakra is basically merging into the divine, which I just explained, that you're basically evolving. It's called ascending. That's what you're doing. You're stepping through, basically stepping through to those dreams and projects that you've been resisting. You're looking at the bigger picture of things. You're making no more excuses for tomorrow. You're not putting things off. Oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it next week. No, you're going to do it. You're going to begin to start doing everything today, everything in the moments of now. And you're basically, it's like it's going to be uncomfortable because you're going outside of your comfort zone, because this is not what you're usually used to doing. You're used to wanting to bring people in or incorporate people in with you, but you don't need to do it anymore because you have so much independence here. Like independence came out in like 4 different cards. So it's basically like, yeah, you've got this. You're the world. When you're the world, that means you are the creator. Like allow the puzzle pieces to come together, and then it's going to allow you to be more courageous to make the start. And you could have already started something, a business or whatever, but you just haven't been focused on it because it's so much people around you that they don't serve a purpose in your life. The journey to wholeness. So there you go. You're already becoming whole. Better things are coming into your life. It's all about acceptance. It's all about acknowledgement. It's all about being aware, being empowered. Be the brighter version of yourself. It's saying your solar plexus chakra, so it's probably time for you to align it. Or maybe everything that's going on, this independence that you have come into or regaining, it allows you to feel more worthy. It removes your insecurities, and it also removes that competitiveness, like that mindset of always wanting to compete with somebody. It's going to remove that, and you're going to be more self-empowered and more confident within yourself. Our ancient future. So it's like ancestors are watching. You're going back into the past, and maybe not going back into the past, but basically just studying your history, your culture, being more spiritual tapped in. So you're reading about chakras, you're reading about alignment, you're reading about mental clarity, mental health, just basically everything, and you're becoming balanced. It's like balancing forces. So you, in the process of this preparation, you're going to be balanced. It's basically saying, Spirit is basically saying, surrender, allow things to go with the flow, trust in yourself, and then basically be grateful, show gratitude, and you'll be more comfortable. You'll be more comfortable in with you. Yep, limitations. Know your limitations with people. The people who are in your circle, it's time to let them go. And you could also, you necessarily don't have to let them go. You just have to limit your time with them, because they're taking away from what you need to be doing, what you're really supposed to be focusing on right now. Transcendence, that's money. Purity, you're being more pure. You're doing a lot of cleansing, getting everything you desire. You have a purpose on this earth, and it is time for you to pursue it. Be still in your everything. So basically, once you are in the process of choosing or starting back up or starting your business as a whole, take the time out to thoroughly plan it. Before you jump into making any investments in anything, make sure you research it. It's all about taking your time, because there's going to be a lot of confusion around it, because you don't know what to do. You don't have anybody around you to kind of help you with it. And maybe it's something that you don't want to share with somebody at this time. Maybe it's best for you to make the move by yourself first. That's probably why it's a confusion. Learning, which I said that you're going to be studying, being more spiritually tapped in, reading books, reading up on your chakras. And this also says align your chakras, which is aligning them. Could be your third eye opening, being more connected with your mind, being at peace. Peace is coming. You're going to be doing a lot of meditating, listening to a lot of, you hold the power. You're going to be listening to a lot of binaural beats to kind of keep your energy clear. You control the narrative of your of how you want your world to be. You have the power to control what you want to take place and what you want to take control, or are you going to allow something else to take control, or are you going to gain control? It's going to be a lot of duality. You're going to be leveled off your femininity and your masculinity. It's going to be a lot of growth, a lot of spiritual knowledge, which is also the reading, just basically tapping into your spiritual self, connecting to your higher God. Let me do some soulmate messages and then that's it. Spirit, what soulmate messages you have for Libra? What spirit soulmate messages you have for Libra? Message. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give to others. So meaning basically love yourself first. And then once you begin to love yourself, how you want people to love you, the right people will come into your life. Those who don't serve a purpose in your life, who don't know or who are not supposed to be inside your circle in your life, will be removed. Start reclaiming who you truly are. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. That's all a part of your message, telling you to go for it. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that's enough. So, and it doesn't necessarily have to be for a companion. It could be for a family, because like at some point they drain you mentally, and you give a lot to them because it's your family. But at sometimes you have to let them go as well. Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love. Everything you need is already within you. And where does the power come from? It comes from within. Everything is like just the message is power right here. Everything is within you. You just have to reclaim it. When you meet your soulmate, you feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. So that means that once everything is aligned within yourself and within your life, you're going to do that shadow work, and that's going to allow you to see the reflections and mirrors of yourself. And then that's when you are going to receive everything. Everything is going to come in all at once. It's saying, it has meditation in here so many times. Even in these pictures, they're depicting people meditating. So that's basically what you need to do to stay focused. And meditation doesn't necessarily mean you have to do this position, do the breathe. Just deep breathing, listening to certain music that calms you, binary tunes, just basically sitting with yourself, allowing your mind to, wander. Just get your thoughts together in a quiet space. That is all that is needed. If this message resonated with you, Libra, like, share, subscribe to my channel, repost my video.